Okay, I'm back, and so is the picture. So anyway, so now I'm back to this. All right, where are my colors going in here? And I put some Zia up there, but it's still not looking bright enough for me, so I'm going to rub a little bit more up here. And I'm going to put a little bit more on the edge, right over here. And blend in those edges. And I don't want to blend too much right now because I don't want to give up the Zia color. So I'm trying to keep from mixing it in too bad. But you can see how this is starting to come together. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but you can try to see how the blending is starting to work. I wonder if I could hold up this board and bring it closer. And you see up at the top how the blending, the purple and the pink and the Zia are coming together? Okay. But once again, my glove is purple. I don't want it purple. So in this case, I'm just going to rinse it off. And I'm going to use my handy dandy rag here. It's already got a lot of Zia on it, so I don't care if I get Zia on the rag, on the glove. I don't care. Okay, so, but I'm going to go back in using my fingers and fill in some more Zia in here because I think it really needs some more. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and spit a little bit more Zia over here because I think I could just a little bit, maybe not even that much, about half. And I'm filling in the bare wood as much as I can because I don't want my glove to get messed up. A lot of times this is where I end up taking off the glove because first of all I like the feel of blending with my fingers, but also because the gloves start to become a problem with always getting full of spit. And I can wash my hands, it seems like, more than the glove, or maybe not, I don't know. But I'm rubbing, getting my Zia in there. So I've got that basically in there. And there's a lot more blending that's going to go on. But I'm trying, like I said, to get the main colors in there right now. And one of the other ones that I think I need to try to get in here is I probably need a little more pink. That I'm going to go in with my fingers and go up. Now this is blending with some purple that's already on there. But, you know, I just don't worry about it. It's like, I do it, and if I like it, it stays, and if I don't, you know what, it comes off. And I start over sometimes, and that's okay too. But I think this will be okay. Rubbing that in. Got some more purple and pink going up here. Starting to get some more blending going there. And we're blending. Now, I'm noticing on this that there's a lot more like white and Zia and stuff like that over here. But like I said, I'm kind of going along as I go along. All right, so now definitely need some more purple down the edge here of this pink. So I'm just gonna push it, and sometimes I just kind of push it into the other color. And you don't need a lot, which is why I don't really spit it on there. I use the cap a lot, and that way I save some of my spit too, but I try to just wiggle it down, trying to get some darker lines on the outside if I can. and just kind of going with what I got here. So there we go, we got some of that. And I still think I need a little bit more with a darker edge over here. And you can see that I am just literally like going sometimes with the green, sometimes not, and just kind of working where I can. The part that I won't be able to get out of the pillow that I showed you is where, like I said, the black kind of looking things, you know, where it is really defined. The only way I think you could do that is to use some sort of a paintbrush and use maybe an acrylic paint and do that. But I don't try to do that because I don't want to mimic this exactly. All I really want out of it is the colors. And I haven't even gotten to the real blending part yet. Okay. Now, purple. Off it comes. These are the gloves I use, nitrile exam gloves from Costco. They're pretty cheap for a big box. And actually they come in 2 box loads, so this will work. Taking one out. And I'm going for the Lemon Kiss. See, I remember that name. Lemon Kiss is right here. And I'm going to put some right down here in this corner. Just a little bit. There's not going to be a lot of Lemon Kiss on this. I might not even use the syringe because I think this is strictly a fingertip job. I'm following a little bit of the pattern here. And I may come back over this at some point with some other color, but right now I just want to get a little bit of my Lemon Kiss over here in the corner, which now I have. And actually I'm going to carry this up a little bit because it looks like if I put some white over that, we will probably get a good result. Now, I don't know that I have, if I'm ready for the white yet, because the white I think is the last thing I really want to put on there. So I want to look back on my canvas here and see, okay, what am I missing? And it looks like I'm missing a little bit more pink over here and maybe a little more pink in here, but there's going to be a lot of blending that's going to go on in here, so I think I just want to get the spots in there. And obviously, look, now it's yellow, greenish yellow, can't use it. Bye, glove. Yeah, bye. Obviously, I go through a lot of these. I need some more pink. So I still have my caps out here. And right over in here, I'm going to add a little spot of pink and a little spot of pink. Maybe a little bit more pink. A little spot of pink. Maybe a little spot of pink. Some more pink in here. And I'm blending. could see, you know, the neat thing too is that when it starts to dry a little bit, you don't have the total blending ability, but it does give you like a fuzzier edge because part of it's dry already. So at least that's what I find. And I'm just rubbing this out a little to make this round spot. Rubbing this out, make another round spot. And I think I need a little bit more Zia in here. Oh my gosh. Well, now you know what? I've got the pink, but it's okay. Because now I'm going to take some Zia, even with the pink on my glove. And I'm going to kind of rub it in here where there is a little bit of pink and Zia. And a little purple maybe. So you see, here's where I'm going to start to blend things in. And here's where I might start to use my water. Because now, I think I want some of these colors to start talking to each other. So I rub those edges. And I get them to start talking to each other. I don't know if you can see this. I really hope you can see it, but you know what? When I'm done, I'll show you. And a little bit of purple. See, now I don't really care that I'm doing a lot of running into colors because now I'm going to blend. I think I got the majority of what I want in here. At least from the standpoint of the big colors. So now I am blending. And that's where my water bottle really starts to become my best friend. Sometimes it can be my enemy because if I get drips of water that I have to go over and then I ruin what I did, it's really aggravating, but right now it's working. But as you can see, you see how my glove is getting really purple? Well, now I have to be careful because that purple is going to blend into other things. And I don't want all my Zia to go away because that is what I'm trying to blend into and not get rid of. I have to be really careful now when I am blending these areas that I don't mix up too much. Of my Zia. But I'm blending those areas all nice and purty. And I may go back in and put more Zia on top of this, or Zia on top of it, if I get too far into it, like I just did with my glove. See what I mean? That's the purple glove. So, we have a remedy for that. I'm actually going to rinse this one off and see what I get. Now, it's gone. Took my rubber band off. I didn't mean to take my rubber band off for my hair, which is already getting in my face, bothering me. Okay. Going back over, my iPad likes to go out on me, so I should probably plug that in or something so it won't, but I'm going to get a little bit more Zia in here. Oops, my glove just won't go on. All right. And actually, I am going to water this Zia down right here and spread it out a little bit more because I think I just need it to spread out. Being careful not to run into the purple, because if I run into that purple, you know what's going to happen, right? And sometimes I like to keep a rag where I just keep wiping my hand off when I'm using multiple colors, but if you run into it, you get that color and there it goes. Anyway, that's why I've had things that I know I've posted in the group that, you know, you can't overthink things, you know, and you just really can't do that, because if you overthink it, you basically end up with something that you're going to start over with. And I just try to keep it to where I don't overthink it too much, but I do sometimes. And I'm still going to get some more Zia in here. I got a little bubble. And the wood is a little bit wet where I just sprayed it, but it's going to be a good thing actually, because it's going to allow this color to mingle in there. And as I swoop it, the other thing that I know Michelle's talked about this before is that you can get your fingerprints on there if you don't use the full hand swipe, which is why a lot of times the gloves end up coming off too. So right now, all I really want to do is try to define an edge right here between the Zia and the purple. But now I've gotten some Zia into the purple, but I'm trying to just get that edge. And I will, like I said, I will be filling this in. So anyway, you see, I think I might stop the video for right now because I've already got probably 30 minutes into this, and I'm sure you don't want to stay here for an hour to see what goes on, but you got the idea of what I'm trying to do. And maybe I will go ahead and kind of finish with these colors, and then once I go to put some white in, I will come back on. But I'm going to show you, I'll take the camera right now and show you. I think you can see kind of what's going on here. And where I'm going with that. And I don't know how to look into this camera, so I'm going to put it back up on its little pedestal. There. Oops. And probably my angle isn't good anymore, but hey, you know, whatever. So, that's it for now, and I'll be back. Bye.